Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Williams in at center. Now here's Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And it's Simons penetrating. Grant outside. Avdia outside. Simons passes to Williams. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
I like the way Avdia is competing right now, always looking to make a play.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Simons. Paul for 3. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Sharp. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Simons. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama up top. He's covered by Simons. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Wembanyama. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Grant in the post. Sohan covering. Simons passes to Sharp. The 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. That's tipped. Outside Sharp. Pass to Graham. From outside the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, Grant has really embraced this part of his game, becoming a reliable 3-point shooter.
All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that there.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Here's Avdia. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off the inbound, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits, unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Wembanyama. No luck on that one. Avdia outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Barnes with a screen on Williams. From deep, Wembanyama. Another miss by Wembanyama.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Grant with it. Now guarded by Sohan. There's Simons with a three. Trailblazers keep it alive. Three-pointer Sharp. Doesn't go that time. Spurs trail by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 10.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Out to Simons. On the wing, Grant. It's Sharp on the wing. 4 seconds left. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for Portland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 2-guard spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
The three from Ayton. Buries it from 3. Ayton's got his first 3 points of the game.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Outside Wembanyama. The 3. Another miss by Wembanyama. Trailblazers lead by 4. Grant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And stolen by Paul. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Barnes with a screen on Ayton. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, poked away.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Sharp, no good. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Wembanyama. 12 points for him. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Paul for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Down low. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for the Trailblazers. Sharp. 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Second, the Spurs.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
That free throw good from Sharp.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Grant outside, jacks up a three, hits the trifecta. Grant's got 11 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's Champagny, guarded by Sharp. Here's Sohan. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Gets the three to fall.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Off the outside. Pass to Sharp. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Man, this guy is as good a dunker as we have in the NBA. Sharp with some crazy hops.
To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Collins with a screen on Simons. Paul finds Collins. The kick out to Paul. Lets it fly. And Aiden pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Grant. The rebound by the Spurs.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Now, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Trailblazers up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Timberwolves will face off against the Mavericks out in Dallas. Tip-off will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. And it's Simons in at the point. And Sohan gets it to go.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Williams into the lane. Pass to Avdia. It's Sharp on the wing. Connects from downtown. Sharp's got 14 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Bassi. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Jeremy Grant, some change in the couch here, finding some offensive rhythm for the team.
Barnes against Avdia. Picked up by Sohan. Paul passes to Sohan. Outside Barnes. Paul with it. Sohan outside. 4-3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
They get the rebound. Avdia, good.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And the shot goes.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Fred, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper. And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Jones, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Jones. Simons with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just doing it all himself. I love how opportunistic Simons is once he grabs steals.
Pass to Sohan. Jones with the ball. Clock at 4. Here's Sohan. Vassell outside. Barnes with it. Over Avdia. Barnes, no good. Avdia left side. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
For San Antonio, Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Keldon Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Castle subbed in for Barnes.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Benton drives in. The kick out to Williams. Walker in the post. Working on Jones. Nice shot by Walker.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Spurs trail by 10. Knocked away. Stolen by Sharp. They're running. The finish. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
That's an athletic play by Sharp. Putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Kamari. 59 seconds left in the third. Oh, misses the dunk. Jones finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Sharp. Shots blocked. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
Sharp passes to Williams. Walker for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by San Antonio. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter here. Wembanyama pass to Jones. Fires for three. Wembanyama, no good. Lets the three fly. No good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Portland ahead, up 5. And we'll have the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Devin Vassell out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Castle, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Wesley in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Thibault. And Ayton with the stuff.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Wembanyama hammers it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Henderson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Over to the wing. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And it's blocked by Thibault. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Henderson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. For 3, Klingon. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Klingon. Right wing. The 3 from Ayton. Hits the three-pointer.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
Here's Branham. The 3 from Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. The drive by Henderson.
Yes, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Robert Williams comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Sharp in for Henderson. Simons against Paul. Pass to Sohan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Avdia. Rebound by San Antonio. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Wembanyama against Grant. Wembanyama up top. The 3 from Barnes. Avdia pulls it in.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Spins. Outside Sharp. Williams in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. here's Abdia. He's covered closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Paul against Simons. Paul passes to Sohan. Outside Paul. Off target from three-point range. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams. Shot from the inbound.
And it's good on the layup. Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Grant. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So Portland takes the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena.
Mike, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center. Kicks it out to Paul. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And the dunk by Sohan.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Kept alive by Houston. Brooks with it. Green taking his time here. Screen by Smith. Out to Brooks. There's the triple. Rebound by Sohan. Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Count it.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Van Vliet. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Van Vliet outside. Brooks kicks to Green. Out to Brooks. To halt the run. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my... revenge.
Here's Wembanyama. Last game, 26 points. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
Brooks from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama looking it over. Fires the three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Charlotte Hornets. Şengün with a wide open look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Richard, last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama. The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Missed inside.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Hey, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, in 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have. The ever-evolving game of Şengün adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
And Wembanyama outside. And it's blocked by Şengün. Here's Champagny. Still yet to score.
Great defense there by Green. Love seeing him use that athleticism to block some shots.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Paul looking over the floor. For the three. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Rockets trail by 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for the Rockets.
And I think when it comes...
2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Shoots it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wembanyama's got 11 points. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Count that bucket.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Vliet navigates the contact.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
It's tipped. Green with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Pull-up jumper. Another miss by Houston. Spurs leading by 5. And here's the break. And Green puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Houston. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Barnes. Barnes, screen on Smith. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Paul. Out to Smith, beyond the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Sohan, and the rejection by Smith. Sohan finds Paul. Launches it from deep. The kick out to Barnes. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 4, pushing it up. Here's Brooks, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Now, here is Smith. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Green.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Landale. A big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Wembanyama. Following the score by Houston. And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Holiday dishes to Green. Back to Holiday. Over Jones. Out to Smith. Rebound, San Antonio.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Champagny. Barnes outside. Puts up a deep 3. Landale grabs the miss. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Brooks misses. And Wembanyama outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. Got a chance now to send it up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
When I look at San Antonio, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
He's imposing.
And that about wraps it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Then it's Castle. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagny in at the 2 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Castle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Stolen by Holiday. Down low. Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Champagny. Now Sohan. And here's Collins. Will it go? Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson finds Whitmore. Here's Eason. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
For the finish, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Castle. It's tipped.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Champagny. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Thompson shooting. Them one on Castle. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Şengün kicks to Thompson. And it's Whitmore missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
The 3. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Jones up top. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Johnson. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 8. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And he drives in. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets on offense. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell finds Johnson. Back to Vassell. And the 3-ball is good. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Houston's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Shepard. Vassell grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Branham, good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break is... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg.
But don't stop the aggressiveness.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Houston. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks setting the pick for Şengün. Smith on the wing. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith finds Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Şengün with a screen on Paul. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
For 3, Van Vliet. It's good from long range. And the Rockets lead by 10.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Wembanyama against Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Van Vliet with it. They kick it out to Green. Lets it go with a 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Wembanyama.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
Green passes to Smith. Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 8. Over in the corner, Barnes. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
Rockets leading by 8. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Smith's shot is good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. They grabbed their own miss. Smith kicks to Brooks. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Şengün lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Houston.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Şengün.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Rocket substitution. Number 0, Aaron Holiday.
Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Here's Green, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Holiday with the three, off the mark. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be
many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Now here's Simons. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Now Avdia. Up and over Smith. Williams finds Grant. The 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Last time they met was in Houston.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Simons. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Back to Avdia. Pass to Williams. Avdia against Brooks.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Simons. He picked up 10 in his last game. Pass to Sharp. There's the 3. And it's Simons missing. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Seeing a lane and exploding towards the rack. What a take from Brooks.
Williams. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. Back to Avdia. Pass to Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The Rockets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Portland with a rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Sharp, down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And the 3rd pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
Here's Green. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 5. On the wing, Simons. Shot to stop the run. Drills it from deep.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Good on the shot. Brooks has got 8 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Simons against Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Grant. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Simons with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williams. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Williams has got his second basket. Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Blazers trail by 4. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job, and they've got future draft capital too, so the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Green with the ball. Now Sharp defending. Back to Van Vliet. There's the triple. Portland grabs the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Ayton, no good. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
And it looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Now here's Ayton. Coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Clingan, he's checked in for Portland.
Second team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
Houston on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And he drops it in from the low post. Clingan's got his first 2 points. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And Clingan pulls it down.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
And they were solid in the steals category. Top 15. A team you couldn't fall asleep against when handling the rock.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. Now here's Van Vliet. He's scoreless. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer. Simons with a rebound.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner. Tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at really high level.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Grant, the pass to Simons. And there's the drive over Van Vliet. Grant outside. 5 on the clock. Clingan. Outside Sharp. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. 5th, Anthony Simons.
very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Banton, he's checked in for Simons. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Green. Now here's Sharp. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Holiday with the ball. Now Sharp defending. And that one's good. Thompson.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Banton. Pass to Avdia. 51 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Klingett. Will it go? Grant's shot is off. Houston leading by 10. Brooks finds Eason. These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one. Houston making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And it's Shepard in for Holiday. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Henderson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
It's stolen by Henderson. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And now we get to check out the... Appreciate you joining.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Matisse Thybulle, Jeremy Grant out there with Williams. Then it's Henderson, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Outside Eason. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Holiday against Henderson. Holiday passes to Eason. Here's Whitmore. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Outside for Grant. Another 3 for Portland.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for Thybulle. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Holiday. And he lays it up and in. Holiday's got 5.
keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Outside for Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
So for the Blazers, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Rupert, and it's Walker in for Murray.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Henderson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide-open man and getting an assist out of it.
And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Green from the arc. Outside Eason. Back to Williams. And the 3 off target.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Walker against Eason. Adams with a screen on Walker. Eason, pass to Adams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 4. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. All right, let's take a minute to look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contest for Houston.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
And the Blazers making a change here. Banton's checked in. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Outside, Williams. Green, a screen. And another miss by Houston. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
They grab their own miss for the tie, and it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 6 points.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Walker. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Simons passes to Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Number 8, Danny Avdia.
And here's Simons. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Van Vliet up in time, and that's not gonna go. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the 3. The Rockets trail. Banked it in off the glass.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Aiden. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet up top. Now here's Smith. He's covered by Aiden. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Pass to Avdia. Takes a 3. Portland again missing.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Man, you have to like the patience there. Smith reading the defense and then attacking.
Aiden passes to Simons. Stolen by Van Vliet. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith outside. Green in the post. Guarded by Sharp. And it's Green punching it home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
Grant's checked in for Aiden. Now here's Van Vliet. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Green from the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now Avdia. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Outside for Grant. 1:50 left in the final quarter. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
Smith with a screen on Simons. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. It's good.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
And the Blazers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Avdia against Brooks. Simons passes to Sharp. Back to Simons. Grant outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, Grant is the kind of guy that doesn't back away when things get tight. I mean, he always is ready to score if the opportunity is there.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And Van Vliet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, He simply goes out and handles his business.
Three-pointer Sharp. Van Vliet against Simons. Back to Sharp.
Money! A fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Smith with it. Guarded now by Williams. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. And it's in.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Sharp. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Simons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks down the triple. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead. And so the Rockets take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly
Lillard, arguably the best player in franchise history. What do you think, though, about the haul they got from that deal with Milwaukee?
It was essentially two trades. One, moving Damian Lillard to Milwaukee, and then part of that package was Drew Holiday. They sent to Boston. So in total, 3 first-round picks, 2 swaps, some good young players, and DeAndre Ayton. The Portland front office believes that they are building for the future, and with these draft picks, with the swaps, and DeAndre Ayton, they feel like they have the makings of some talent to move forward.
Young team, nice team with a lot of room to grow. Good point. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Chris Paul. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
They get it back. Pass to Champagnie. Now Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The Spurs rebound. Here's Champagnie. Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And it's Ayton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And stolen by Ayton. Inside. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Paul against Simons. Wembanyama left side. From outside the arc. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the shot goes down.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Here's Sohan. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Ayton. Back to Sharp. Three-pointer, Simons. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's foul number 2 for him. Delano Banton's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Number 5, Delano Banton.
And San Antonio has possession. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Paul surveying the floor to the inside. Stolen by Grant. And another fast break for Portland. The Trailblazers running. And the dunk by Grant.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front, up 1 from Portland. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Portland.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Henderson against Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside. And despite having a generational talent in Wembanyama, Shams, the Spurs never skipping steps. They've got great detail to everything they do.
The Spurs draft and develop. That has been their calling card. San Antonio may not be a big free agent destination in magnet, but who knows? With Victor Wembanyama there, they are going to have the ability to attract players and potentially go after players in trades. They have a ton of capital assets, draft picks that they can trade. And Victor Wembanyama has the ability to be a generational star, like you said, Kevin. Players will eventually want to be.
Quickly, can you even go back to a time when they've added Wembanyama, they've added Lively in Dallas, the Thunder's Chet Holmgren, what he did as a rookie? These young bigs have been sensational to watch. The size that the league has added has been off the charts.
And the center position might just be back, but let's look at that 2023 NBA draft. Let's revisit that in 5 to 6 years. That could be a draft that eventually will be regarded among the very best.
Henderson kicks to Ayton. Clock at 6. Here's Kamare. Covered by Barnes. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. San Antonio leading, and the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't it? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
1:46 left in the first half. That is a great finish!
Oh, my.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Going in, he's checked in for Grant. Charles Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Shot to stop the run. 1:25 left in the first half. Klingon, Collins with some nice D. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
The rebound by Champagny. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simon. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Bassett. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
Pass to Klingon. Simons from outside. Here's Avdia. Got a hand on it. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
In that game against the Knicks, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Portland Trailblazers.
Well, they're...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Hart.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Paul. Zach Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Barnes. And it's Champagny in at the shooting guard. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Paul for three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Just 4 to shoot. Walker finds Sharp. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Sticking with it, Simon's using all of his strength on that one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Collins with it. Now Avdia defending. And here's Barnes for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And another steal for him.
And whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball.
And of course, to reach second in steals all time. What a disruptor defensively he has been and continues to be.
Yeah, Jason Kidd's looking over his shoulder, knowing his spot on this list is in serious jeopardy.
Sharp. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Vassell outside. Johnson, a wide-open look, drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's assertive from all over the arc. Johnson will take those shots.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. San Antonio again missing. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Simons. Williams passes to Avdia. Simons on the wing. Fires from deep. And Avdia the bucket on the assist by Simon. Avdia's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Johnson at the elbow. Back to Sohan. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Simons surveying the D. The layup off target. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Trailblazers ending the third quarter with a huge... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Pop.
Had a lot of great shots. You have them dropped. A lot of great shots. Keep moving the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And for Forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Spurs trail by 5. Vassell, a screen on Ayton. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Grant with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Pass to Kamare. Henderson dishes to Grant. Off target from three-point range.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Stolen by Grant. Here's Kamare. Defended by Sohan. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Rupert's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Ryland's checked in. And Trey Jones subbed in for Chris Paul. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Wembanyama against Ayton. Three-pointer. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Portland leading by 6. Pass to Kamare. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Henderson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Rupert. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Jones. On the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. That one good for 2. Wembanyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
How about the rookie putting a big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Jones against Simon. Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. And the dunk by Sohan.
Huge bucket by Sohan. Sequences like this demonstrate his desire to accept more of a leadership.
Here's Henderson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Henderson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Every second counts now. There's kids way around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
How do you...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. A massive make by Simons, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment. You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Simons kicks to Henderson. Pops in the layup for 2. Henderson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And how about the rookie Henderson coming up big? What a shot by the young fella.
Pass to Jones. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Simons with the ball. Grant outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by Barnes.
Can't afford any wasted possessions
down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
Wembanyama down low. Ayton's there. Barnes finds Jones. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those.
unknowns, Grant.
You're right. You learn a little about each team in the preseason. But once the games count, things really start coming into focus.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at shooting guard. Now here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim and makes it look so easy. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün with a 9-footer, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Tries the spin move. Paul passes to Champagnie. Wembanyama with it. 3 on the clock. Unloads from 13. San Antonio again can't hit.
Normally he drains that.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Wembanyama with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Champagnie. Here's a 3 from Paul. Fires in the triple.
There's that poise we talk about with Paul, not rushing anything with the clock up against him.
To the right side. For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Sohan, covered by Smith. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. It's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
2 minutes.
Sohan inside, covered by Smith. Şengün with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Sohan, covered by Smith. From the arc. Rockets with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Green for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The 3 from Barnes. Pure from 3-point range.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Van Vliet against Paul. And that one drops. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Paul finds Wembanyama. The kick out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Got a piece of it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the break. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
He's perfect from the line this time. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Van Vliet outside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside for Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Champagnie at the two-guard spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
First team foul.
Houston on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Van Vliet misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Brooks from outside, and the Rockets hit again from deep. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Wembanyama with the drive. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. Nice anticipation from Şengün to get the steal, which leads to the fast break.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Barnes. Wembanyama against Green. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
And it's Green off the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
A vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
Wembanyama, screen on Green. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And, yep, it's good.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
Spurs trail by 14. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Van Fleet, the pass to Brooks. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And San Antonio with a change here too. Collins, he's checked in for Jones. Outside Wembanyama. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Outside Eason. Oh, from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
Well, right now for the Spurs, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Rockets.
They're giving a master class.
Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Cam Whitmore out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Shepard in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Barnes. The Rockets pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Shepard. Shoots over Paul. And it's Shepard missing.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Here's Sohan. Oh, powered down with both hands.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Champagnie, pass to Collins. Spurs need to get one up here. 14 feet away, and he can't get that one.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Shepard, that's good.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And here's Shepard for three. Nails it from three. Shepard's got 8 points in the quarter. Spurs trail by 13. Collins finds Paul. Outside Barnes from deep three-point range. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's Easton with the jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Collins drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. On the break, here's Shepard, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Collins passes to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Easton, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Barnes has got 5.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro, but his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Collins a screen to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Thompson, and out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Green's checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Easton. Bassey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili comes in for Sohail. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Thompson. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Sissoko, he's checked in for Bassey. Johnson comes in for Mamukelashvili. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Champagny. Houston leading by 19. And he's going for the lob. Smith passes to Green. Here's Shepard. He's got 10. Deflects the pass. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson inside, working on Green. Here's Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Here's Shepard. Over Paul. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Oh, they're on fire.
And so it's Houston out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an convertible pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Keldon Johnson out there with Zach Collins. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. Paul passes to Collins. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Green, the pass to Smith. Knocks down the long J. And the Rockets lead by 20.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Van Vliet against Paul. Pass to Collins. He takes it in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama with it. Outside Paul. Fires from way outside. That one is off. Houston leading by 18. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Champagny from behind the arc. Paul against Van Vliet. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Green for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Champagny, the pass to Sohan, and the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Şengün with a steal.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success for him.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Shot from the wing. San Antonio again can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Pass to Şengün. Smith against Barnes. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Alperen Şengün.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Back to Smith. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. Knocks it down from distance. And the Rockets lead by 21.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And here's Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 30. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Van Vliet misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brooks drops them both. Şengün with a steal. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Boy, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill. not the least of which are the great NBA matchups we always get.
Oh, B.A., we've seen some Christmas classics over the years, haven't we? Something about playing on this holiday brings out the best in players and teams.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Williams in at the center position. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. Now Portland with it. It's a 3-point game. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Simons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good since being selected in the 21 draft. Alperen Sengun has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Sengun has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled. Oh, he's just waiting threes for them early.
It's stolen by Green. Brooks from outside. Knocks it loose. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on, and Coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him. Stick with it, try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Sharpe, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Houston with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Grant's shot is off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Brooks, the pass to Smith. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Off the mark there with a 3. The Rockets lead by 6. Van Vliet on the wing. 3-pointer. The Rockets again can't hit. So it's Portland now. And here's Grant from the arc. He buries it from 3. Grant's got 6.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
2 minutes.
Sengun, a screen on Simons. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Avdia. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. But Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Puts up a 3. Van Vliet misses. Blazers trail by 6. Now Grant. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. For 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Smith with a screen on Williams. Outside for Brooks. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Avdia outside. Back to Simons. It's Sharp on the wing. Portland again missing. The 3, Smith. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Smith left side. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Ayton passes to Avdia. Here's Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
They get it again. Back to Şengün. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and when teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Both free throws good from Şengün. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, B.A., as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, we almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Stolen by Ayton. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks.
Deni Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. This guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Sharp against Van Vliet. Out to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Avdia. Off target at the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The drive by Van Vliet. Pass to Green. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And here's Brooks. from deep. Offensive rebound. For three, Smith sends it home from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
The Rockets lead by 13. And he's going for the oop here. Simons with a steal. Green, the pass to Landale. Smith with it. He's covered by Grant. Back to Brooks. Pass to Landale. Now here's Green. The three ball. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Simons passes to Avdia. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Sharp. Deflected. Inside. Tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Back to Simons. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Houston. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes the three. Sharp grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Grant with it. Checked by Brooks. Sharp against Green. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Landale with a screen. Oh, there's the alley. Grant with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Grant's got 11.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
And there it is for him. There's 10 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And so it's Houston in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, guys, let's swing it over. And that's a wrap up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. And it's Benton in at the point guard position. Holiday, and the shot's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's tipped. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
In that game against the Lakers, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara's checked in.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Thompson outside. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding team from last year. The fourth spot held by the Rockets.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Sharp. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Holiday's got 5 now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Henderson for 3. They get it back. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Holiday against Henderson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Henderson outside. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Pass to Şengün. Launches a 3. Houston with another miss. Blazers trail by 16. Benton drives in. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
From the wing. Outside Whitmore. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Thompson with a steal. Now here's Şengün. Tightly guarded. It's stolen by Henderson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Benton. Fires the 3. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Shepard, defended by Henderson. Thompson left side. Here's Whitmore outside. Kept alive by Houston. And here's Shepard for 3. Houston with another miss. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Williams in the post, defended by Şengün. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, using his power, Williams doesn't give them any room to interfere with that jam.
And Williams over to help. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. And it's Portland with a rebound. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Here's Kamari. He shoots it. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Shepard. Outside Whitmore. Right side Easton. And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Three-pointer, Van Fleet. Thibault with the board. Blazers trail by 13. Simons outside, driving to the basket. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. Five on the clock. Releases. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And here's Ayton, defended by Şengün. Ayton passes to Thibault. Spins. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the lob, and Şengün throw it down.
Well, how about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Şengün.
Simons against Van Vliet. Pass to Reith. Thibault with it. Here's Reith. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Ayton with it. Back to Simons. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Tate against Simons. Tate passes to Van Vliet. To the wing on the left. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Ayton. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And there's Green on the assist from Van Vliet. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Tate with it. Now guarded by Simons. Outside Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
If the defender is giving them that much space, the points are inevitable.
Houston leading by 17. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Reith with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Stolen by Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. The kick out to Van Vliet. It's Tate on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Over Ayton. Van Vliet misses. Blazers trail by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Rockets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Fred Van Vliet.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Şengün with a steal. Up top, Smith. He's covered by Simons.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
And he drops it first.
For Houston,
and good on the second, so he makes them both. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Trailing by 19. Grant outside. Out to Simons. Pass to Avdia. Williams with it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Hook loose. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. And the three-pointer goes.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Third personal foul.
Van Vliet with a deep three. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the